Hey guys, how you doing today? Sorry, a little late. Had a little phone call from my health insurance. Apparently, we have to do some stuff. Have to set some equipment up, so we will be doing that here soon. So we'll give it a couple minutes. Obviously, I moved this up to 4:30 because I usually go shoot pool on Thursdays, but I'm not shooting pool tonight. I actually moved it up yesterday. I wasn't sure if I was coming at all today, but I decided to keep the spot. But if I'm not going to pool, I'll probably try to get it to 5 because we really haven't had any viewers come on. So we're going to try to maybe change it if we can, if we're not getting enough viewers. So we just wanted to come on here and have a live stream, obviously. But let me try and move this camera so we're kind of lined up with that fish tank. Oh, there we go. Okay, so hey, John. Yeah, I got a little late today, but like I said, I might be changing the date. I don't know if a better time is good. I'm not really sure if this is a good time. 4:30. I want to get more viewers, obviously, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm not that big of a deal if it's not. I'm just new to this stuff, and we want to get the views up. So we'll wait a little bit here to get anybody else on. I'll be right back. I just gotta get a drink. Oh, it's right here. So I was just in the fish room out. Actually, just got done in there. We got some new LEDs coming in, so we're gonna be fixing those tomorrow on all the lights that are broke. Thank God. I hate those things. They always break. Two things I hate the most in the hobby is lights and heaters. And I think if you're in the hobby long enough, you know why I say that. I just had a heater go out. And I'm going to make a video on it, explaining to you guys why I do what I do in that situation. So, we do want to get into the Lacey Act and how it's going to affect the fish hobby. I haven't done a lot of research on it. I really haven't. I tried to stay out of politics. That's all this is, politics again, just like everything else in this country. But we will discuss it a little bit. If you guys have any feedback, be my guest. So, there'll be a topic of discussion on many YouTube channels if it does come to fruition. It's just something to be concerned about. I think, it's like anything else in this country. It's all political. So you have to just, trust the powers that may be to do the right thing. We don't know yet. I don't think anyone knows. But I know I was on Lucas' chat the other night, and he had the there's a what do you call it? I can't think of the top of my head. I lost my train of thought. There is a tropical fish on change.org petition. So if you go on change.org and look up tropical trade or tropical fish trade or tropical fish trade ban, go to that and just sign the petition. That's what I've been doing, or I did. And you can also contact your local senators. I don't like to really get involved with politics because I think you can't trust any of them. But I think it's a long time coming. I mean, not a long time coming. It's going to take a while for them to do that. But they've been trying to forced this on us for a couple of years now because people are irresponsible in the hobby. Mostly people who own big fish like I do, but they like to throw them in the ocean, and not good. And among other things too, it if it's endangers the if it endangers human beings, it's like a whole thing I read into. I don't really, like I said, I don't really read into politic crap, really don't. But it's something to be concerned about. I mean, if you guys have any comments about it, let me know. But and if you're rewatching this, let me know if a better time is good for you guys. I'm off all the time, so I don't have any restrictions on what time I can go on. So I just picked Thursday because I don't know. I think Thursdays you got a couple of guys who do live stream. They want to fit like in the middle there somewhere. But anyway, about 6 minutes in, so we're gonna go on here and we're gonna just talk about some of our YouTube milestones. Now, I got a notification today that we have over 3,000 views, which is pretty cool. Most of those views are off one video, which is crazy. But we've been getting more and more videos, more and more viewers, and more hours watched, which is good. I think we hit 100 hours watched and 3,000 views, which is great. It's so good to get any type of milestone on YouTube. It lets me know that people are actually watching and interested in what kind of content we're putting out. And if you're familiar with the channel and you've been following it, you know that I just started doing. Today I did we want to focus on certain fish in the fish room. Now I won't do with what some other groups do because I don't have, I don't keep that many fish. I just have 20 tanks or whatever it is. Whatever's stocked, whatever tanks are stocked. So, I'm not going to go crazy, but I want to just highlight some of the fish I like and I keep and I have success with. The first one was Romanose tetras, which I am a very big fan of. And like I said on the video, I really want to get into, get me a big, nice 100-gallon with maybe a 55-gallon with about 100 of those in there. I love those fish, really do. But getting back to the subscribers, we have 100. I think we have 97 subscribers now. So 100 would be great. Obviously, we need to really figure out what we could do to make this chat better or to reach more people. That we will work on, and we'll get there eventually. But if I come on here and I see 0 viewers, I'm not gonna stay on here for an hour and a half. I'm not gonna do it. I'll just stay for an hour, and if it doesn't do anything this time, we'll figure it out. We'll maybe figure out a different time, or we'll do something different. But it's always good to get some ideas from people, and we'll continue to do it because like I said, I have nothing else to do. I just got done in the fish room, but I actually go back in because I got to feed them. But I want to check the temperatures in the tanks. I have some issues with a couple of heaters that went out, so I'll be doing that. And there's some quarantining fish. There's always something to do in the fish room, always. But yeah, getting back to the subscribers. I mean, it's all about you guys. If you guys subscribe and are involved in the chat and involved in the videos or watch the videos, I mean, that's what it's about. So we hope to continue to grow the channel. That's what we're trying to do, and we'll see what happens. It should be good. Now, my wife, I believe, is coming home today early, so she should be home any minute now. And I don't want to take too much time away from her because right now she's working a lot of hours, and we actually want to watch some TV tonight together and have some dinner. So it should be fun. Um, just reading a comment that I got from the fish room tour, and she said, Christopher Abanya said, his wife disagrees. Well, my wife actually is a big supporter of mine. She is not happy that I'm in the fish room a lot, but she understands why I do it and why it's fun for me. She has her crafts. I have my fish. So that's the way a marriage goes. You got to have, you got to sacrifice, or you got to, really give into what the other person has, what they like to do. So, John, yeah, I hate when pumps go out too. Now, I don't like loud pumps. Pumps that are loud drive me crazy, man. Like I had this one pump that we just put in a big 175. We have a sump in there, custom sump, custom made. We did some work on it. We replumbed it, and it's just that the pump is just really loud, and it's vibrating because it's actually attached to the stand, but. And the stand is not even against the wall. It's actually a little further away from the wall, but I can still hear it from the other room. I'm in this other room right now. I can hear it right through the wall, right there. So it's like this is humming, and I know it probably has to be that way because it's of the way it's installed. But I'm not going to take it apart. I already have it installed, and the stand is kind of a pain in the ass to get in there. So. We'll leave it the way it is, but I haven't had really a lot of problems with pumps going out. Just ones that are loud. The pumps. I saw some of your tanks and some of your setups. It looks like you use a little more different types of pumps than I do because of your tanks, which I love. I think I watch a lot of your videos and they're really cool. I like the nano tanks, but. As far as pumps, I use the pumps I use are use it to run sponge filters, and I use a lot of hang-on back filters. Believe it or not, I mean I know there's some kind of an argument on Facebook about this, but I very rarely have a problem with my hang-on back filters. Now the smaller ones sometimes they give me a hard time. Like if I'm running a small 10-gallon tank with a little old filter. Sometimes they give me a hard time, but I usually take it apart and I'll fix it and replace the insides and I'll make it work again. But I very rarely have any problems with hang-on back filters and pumps. I really haven't had a pump that went out on me yet. I mean, I shouldn't say that because the main pump that I have in the tank in the fish room is I need, but. And like I said, it's annoying. I don't like the way it hums all the time. It drives me crazy. But I've had some good success. So I actually want to convert my whole fish room and get one big air pump, air pump, and just run a bunch of sponge filters. That's what I'm thinking about doing. I know a lot of guys who breed run that, but I don't breed a lot. I may. The only thing that I do have a lot of babies are the guppies behind me. You can see I got a shit ton of guppies, and that's the way we want it. We like the guppies. We like the guppy, the muck guppies. But yeah, if you listen real closely, you can hear that pump going. It's like. Actually, if you go in the fish room, you hear a lot of the humming. It's just the way it is. But I have to go in there, and I'm thinking about, like I said, thinking about replacing some of these pumps that make a lot of noise. It's just, you know, stuff costs money, man. You know what I mean? If I do move eventually, which we plan on doing, probably down south, I will be moving. If I set up a fish room, it'll be all sponge filters. I'm gonna have one pump, run the whole thing. And just like if you watch Lucas on his channel, LRB Aquatics, he runs most of his stuff off sponge filters or no filters at all. Saves you a lot of money. And electrical issues. But you know, for the most part, like the 75 gallon and 175 gallon, I like to run. Well, the 175 is in a sump, and I have a 50 gallon that's on a FX4. But other than that, everything else is on either sponge filter or hang on back. But yeah, John, I know that when I went on vacation one time, I ran a hang on the back filter, and the hang on the back filter got clogged. And I believe because we had a couple of issues with the plants getting sucked up into the impeller. And it was a nightmare, man. Like I came home and you know, if you don't have any aeration, now I stopped doing that, and I have like a bunch of protection against my for my tanks. I usually run two filters in the tank. So if I'm running a hang on back, if I run two hang on backs, I'll have an air pump in the tank, or just an air stone. Because of that, because if something happens where the filter goes out, I always have some kind of aeration going on in the tank. But yeah, I'm actually sending a link to my sister-in-law. Hopefully that'll help out. Yeah, so everything I try to do foolproof in my fish room. I try to get the tanks to I try to get the tanks to run, you know, have no problems, no backups. Like there's always a backup plan for my tanks. So in case something goes out, I always have something. Because I am a worrywart, and I worry things that happen. Just like, you know, I'll run a pump. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. My wife called. Nobody's watching anyway, but Um, yeah, I'm trying to get this link so my system will come on. But yeah, I mean, it's it's really a good. Anyway, so getting back to the stream here, I'm trying to get this to my sister-in-law, but if she wants to come on, that's fine. There's nobody here. So we're going to wait a little bit to get, and see if anybody else comes on. But yeah. So yeah, so getting those subscribers. I'm at 97 right now, so we need 3 more subscribers, and we'll get to 100. Hopefully, we'll get to 1,000 more eventually one day, and we're just happy that I was talking about last week about why we changed our format and why we changed what we do on the channel. We originally called it CC's Aquatic Adventures because we were going to go out and do aquarium setups and whatnot. Obviously, with my health condition, I'm not going to be doing as many of those. Although I probably could. Next fish store I go to, I'm probably going to do it. But hey, it's pretty easy. I like the camera on my phone is actually working pretty good lately. I've been filming all my stuff on my phone. So, but most of the stuff we're going to be doing from now on is going to be in the fish room inside what we do here. I just think it's just I get more views, people watching stuff, locally. Watch stuff in the fish room, and if I go out more, I'll do more traveling videos, but it's kind of defeats, with me not being able to work, it kind of defeats the purpose of those videos, or the reason why we do the channel. But we're not going to change the name of the channel. It's still Cullen Aquatics, CC's Aquatic Adventures. I could call it Cullen Aquatics if I want to. That's just my name on YouTube, but I don't care enough to change it. So it is what it is. But moving forward, that's what we'll do. And CC's Aquatic Adventures is obviously Cullen Aquatics. But yeah, you'll see more videos of the fish room and stuff that we do every day. I think doing stuff every day and getting people involved or getting people engaged, I think it's more it makes it more fun or makes it more interesting for people. And eventually, like I said, if we do get out there, we'll try to get to go to some other stores or some rescues, which we just did a rescue last week, some parrotfish, and the parrotfish are at the local fish store here. I didn't have any room for them, but they're big. They were about, I don't know, about 5 inches or so, 4 or 5 inches. They were kind of big. And then we also have polar parrots, which are a different type of man-made fish. They're smaller, and they're actually pretty popular around here. So I took one of the smaller ones that I videoed, and we kept the other ones because they had babies. So she wanted to keep the babies, which is fine. But I'll go check on the local pet store here, which I'm friends with, and we'll figure out if they can't sell. We'll figure out a better home, for them. So I just got a notification. I guess Aquashella is this weekend. I forgot about that. So if you're a YouTuber, you can check out a lot of people's channels this weekend because they'll be going to Aquashella. That's the first one of the year. So I can't go. I used to go to there's one in Jersey. We should go to the one out in Jersey. It was the hell was it? The Aquatic Experience. I went to that once, and that was a really cool show. I met all the guys there. That's where I got this shirt from. I met those guys, Jason and all those guys. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun, but unfortunately, they haven't done anything in New York. Their restrictions are crazy, but I just haven't been able to get out. The closest one I go to is there's one around here. It's in Pennsylvania, and we go to it every year. We try to, at least. Keystone Clash. It's a local show, and they do have vendors there, and it's a kind of a small show, but we go there and hang out, and we spend the day. I can't spend that much time there, but we go there for the day and hang out and buy some stuff. My wife likes to buy plants, but yeah. But it is what it is, and like I said, we'll be probably just doing this for an hour today. I think a lot of people are going to be into the Aquashella. If you do, check those videos out. They're really cool. I'd like to go one day. I'm hoping to go maybe after I get my transplant. I plan on going to the one in Florida. So we'll see. Chicago's a little far from me, and Orlando's pretty not that close, but it's Florida. You go visit, and there's other attractions you could check out. And where's the other one? I think it's one in I can't think of it. I think Chicago, Orlando, and Texas. That's right, Dallas. So Texas is a little too far too. So looks like we'll be hanging out in Pennsylvania. So Keystone Clash is where we go to if you want to check out a really good fish show. Hi guys. So we only got one viewer, and that's you. So I don't know if it's because it's a tough time or whatever, but maybe next time we'll do like 5, or maybe Tuesday. I don't know. We'll figure something out. It's always kind of difficult at the beginning when you're starting out. What time to go, where to go, and so we'll figure it out as we go. So a couple things I wanted to cover was the milestones, which we're very happy about. The 100, it was 100 watched hours, and I think it was 3,000 views, over 3,000 views, which I know we got 3,100 views on the one video. But the newer video I put out, I think it was a couple days ago. I think I got 80 something views on it, so that's pretty cool. That one was, we added some fish, the angelfish tank, which we're having some issues with right now as far as the heaters. And I'm going to show you guys a video and the troubleshooting that you could do to avoid your fish from being fried. That'll be a video coming up. And that's one of the topics, the milestones, and also what's going on with the petition. So if you guys want to sign a petition, go on there. I think it's change.org, and you go on, look up the fish hobby. I think it's I gotta go in here. Look, I have it on here. I'm not sure how to work the links, stuff like that yet, so I'm still trying. I have to figure that out eventually, but I do want to change.org and tropical fish ban. So go in there and do that. If you guys aren't familiar with this whole Lacey thing. You look it up and do some research on it. I haven't done a lot of research on it yet. I just know that what it's about and what we can do to stop it. You try to get not. I don't want the. I know just like me, just like you. I don't want the government to be involved in anything I do. It's none of their business. But unfortunately, there's some people out there who don't follow the rules and make it bad for the rest of us, which is not good. We always want to have our freedoms, but you gotta be careful with some people who don't want to follow the rules. But it shouldn't take away from everyone else. So I don't personally think it's ain't going to be in danger. I think it could be a problem, but I think it's all going to work out. They've been trying to do this for a long time, but even if they go forward with it, you'll still be able to buy fish, but it won't be as much on the scale of it is now. You have to go to Petco, PetSmart. I went to Petco today and there's nothing in there, so I left. So we're at 31 minutes on the live stream. Like I said, if we don't have any viewers this time, we're gonna have to change what we're gonna do, because YouTube won't allow me to do live streams if I'm not getting any viewers. So I know you're supposed to, when you do a live stream, you're supposed to start early and then just move on from there. But I don't really see a lot of I'm not getting a lot of feedback here. So if we don't get any viewers, we'll have to shut it down and maybe regroup and think about a different time. This is only the third live stream, but usually when you do a live stream, you can grow your viewers. So usually if it starts at 2, you go to 4, you go to 5. So either I'm not interesting, which is possible too. I mean, you can tell me if I'm not interesting, but it also could be just a bad time, but we'll figure all that out. I'm only going to go on here for another 28 minutes because there's not really much else to talk about unless I get a topic. And most of the topics I have are on my videos. So we'll probably cut this short today. But like I said, it's a work in progress. We're going to continue to punch at it, and hopefully we'll get somewhere. Yeah, John's channel, John S. Vlog. His videos are very. I kind of get like a educational, like school type of video the way you talk in your videos. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying they're cool, but it's very, very very educational. And I like the last tank it did. Really cool. I'm not a really big aquascaper guy, although I do like it. My wife does more of the aquascape than I do. She actually did this tank back here. If you look close enough, you can see all the plants in there. Looks really good. Yeah, that's a guppy tank, but she knows how to do that stuff. I'm not really, I don't have a lot of patience. I'm more about taking care of the fish, and she'll tell you that too. Yeah. So, update really on the Crabinsis, if you guys have been following. Now, the Crabinsis has really bad Popeye, okay? I think that's probably the worst case of Popeye I've ever had in the fish. I don't know what caused it. Like I said, I keep that tank pristine. I mean, there's no nitrate, there's no ammonia, the pH is right where it's supposed to be, around 7, and I don't know what happened, but I treated him with Melafix and salt. Usually that works for me. Usually it clears it like that, but usually I catch it early enough where it doesn't get that bad. But this guy, his eye still, after treating him with Malefics and salt, I took him out of the tank and moved him to the quarantine tank or the hospital tank, and we treated him with Maricin. Okay, I went through a whole treatment of Maricin. One treatment, I already went through the whole 7 days, and he still got it. Okay, so and you gotta, and when you use a Maricin, you gotta keep an eye on your cycle, because it kills your cycle. But I'm running it again. I started it today, and we're running the 7 days. If it doesn't do anything, there's nothing else I could do. You're probably gonna lose the eye. So, did I wait too long? Possibly. But like I said, usually salt, and I used Epsom salt too. It didn't do anything to the eye, because it was so infected. It didn't reduce the swelling. So we're going to try to do another 7 day treatment, and we'll see what happens. We're hoping that it'll clear up. I did notice the eyes look not as big as it was, but it's still there. It's still big. So a lot of times there's things unexplained in this hobby. It just is. We don't know why it happens. It just does. Like this particular situation. What are you going to do about that? The fish are doing great, Kathleen. Yeah, doing great. I don't know if you guys were here for the big tank yet. I don't think you were here for that. Oh yes, I might have been. No, you weren't there. I don't think you were here yet for that tank, the big tank. When you visit next time, I'll show you the big tank and all those big monsters. They're all alive. They're all doing good. Frank the tank is in there. He's tearing it up and causing problems. Nah, he's not causing problems. He's just a big old doofus. Big old doof. Doofy Oscar. But I think when the kids were here last time, I believe I still had 26 tanks, I think. Been a while. I don't remember if I got that tank after you guys. I can't remember. Let me know if you remember that big tank, Kathleen. I can't remember if I did or not. But yeah, I mean, the fish are great. The angelfish are doing good. If you want to see, I just did a video on a new angelfish. The last video I did, I think, the fish room. I pretty much did a whole. There's a tour in there too, but I did a whole fish room tour, and I did an update a couple days ago. You can check out all the fish I added, and yeah. We also did some. We redecorated or replanted some tanks too with live plants, so that was cool. But it looks like a lot of people are headed to that Aquashella, and you'll see a lot of good videos this weekend. I obviously I won't be there, but you can check out really cool, like if you go Fish Room Fever or guys like that. I'm sure they'll have some good videos of the fish show, but we won't be going to that probably anytime soon. But you never know. Like I said, we go to one. It's local, the Keystone Clash. We get a decent amount of people there. Yeah. So we're about 39 minutes in. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do about an hour if I don't get any more viewers. Yeah, the fish are good, and I've been very busy in the fish room. I think I probably spent too much time in there, honestly, because I have nothing else to do except to do the fish room. But yeah, I mean, we go in. I mean, I'm in there. I was in there today for about 2 hours, and then yesterday, well, the other day I was in there for like 5 hours. So, it when you have more time on your hands, you can do more stuff to make sure that your fish room is up to date and good. So we did um, a lot of moving fish around, and there's a one day a week I do water changes. So that big tank gets a 50% water change every week. So that takes up. It doesn't take that long because I just drain it into the sink and then we refill it through the hose. So it's not that bad. But just getting, I've been moving a lot of stuff out. So most of my tanks have carbon in it, and I kind of went and replaced a lot of the carbon with other beneficial bacteria like other ceramic media, and I've been doing that too. So you have to keep a close eye on the tank so you don't lose any fish while you're making that change. So I'm actually contemplating on whether or not I want to do that change to some of the tanks. I might just leave some carbon in there because I've been so used to using it. I'm afraid to go off it. So it's a different style of to keep the water clean and to keep the bacteria. I use carbon to keep the water crystal clear, and sometimes it could be bad, sometimes it could be good, but for the most part, it doesn't hold any value, and it costs more money. So you put it in, and you have to replace it every 30 days, and it's kind of pointless to me when you can put something else in there when you don't have to change it, and it pretty much acts the same way. And I use other type of filtration, chemical filtration, to get rid of any bad particles in the water that come into the tank. So, carbon is something that some people do use. A lot of the old schools like me use it. So I'm in between the change. I haven't changed it all over yet. I'm kind of scared to do it, but for the most, I think I already changed about 6 tanks already over to it. So, and I have had some problems, but nothing major. It all depends on what kind of water you're putting in there at a tap. So, but I was just talking to Mom the other day. I'm thinking about maybe coming to New York and visit. And once everything gets calms down a little bit as far as COVID, but and we'll see what happens with my next heart cath, which is coming up here in March, I think 6th. So hopefully that'll give me some good news, and I could stay out of the hospital for another month. Getting back to that, that's always kind of like a double-edged sword. What do you want to do? Do you want to stay in the hospital and wait for heart, or do you want to go back home and wait for heart? What's the difference? I'd rather be home talking to you guys. So, yeah. Lots of fun. Fun. Now, my brother is actually, I don't know if the Olympics are over yet, but he's covering the Olympics. And I think this in China this time. So he does the graphics for NBC. So it's pretty cool, man. It's a cool job. See his name on the bottom there. We saw it the other day. It's pretty cool seeing his name on there. And I'm sure he's really into his work too. It shows. Maybe come on here. He could do graphics on my live stream. Get some more people in here to look at it. Excuse me, but yeah, get rolling to do some stuff in here. Yeah. Fingers crossed, definitely. But like I said, it's all about being patient. I figured that out. It's not easy for me to be patient. It's very hard. But it is what it is. I actually haven't felt great the last couple of days. Yeah, maybe he won an Emmy for me. Aliveness, sprucing up this little live stream we have. And like I said, I'm in the beginning stages, so I really don't know how to make it better. Or like, there's things on here you could look up, you could use that make it easy, that make it a little bit more fun to watch. But I'm not gonna change anything until I get more viewers. So you're the only viewer I have. I had 2 viewers. Actually, 3 were the most. So sometimes people come in and come out, come in and come out. So, but I know he would. Like I said, I want to make sure we get this. Got to get some more viewers in here. I don't know if that's. I think it might be a bad time for me to be doing this. You know, a lot of people are still at work. So, maybe I'll do it on a different day. We'll see. Who knows? Like I said, I have all day, man. I could do it any day I want. I could do it, Monday, Tuesday, whatever day, whatever time. So I have to do some more research. I have to look into it, see what the best time to do a live stream is. Just do some research, and maybe we'll move it around. Like I said, there's no rhyme or reason. I can always move it around. Hey, babe.
Hi.
So, Ginger said hi. I put laundry on there.
Are you on your live stream?
Uh-huh.
Talking about laundry?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yep. Lots of fun. But you can see, this is the tank behind me, Shannon. This is one of my. You see that guppy tank? That's actually built behind me. There you go. A bunch of fish in there, a bunch of plants. That's the one that we have in the living room. Yeah, see, I had to move it to a different day because on Thursday, if you're in the, I'm in the fish, we call it the fish fam, or I follow a lot of YouTubers. There's a lot going on Thursday night, so I try to go on before those guys, so I'm not, going on when they go on. So, and I picked other nights at other times, but they were they're stepping on other people, so I'll have to figure it out. I mean, I have to go on. I'm thinking maybe I'll change it over to Monday or something. Monday, like 9 or 8. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't want to, especially with me starting out, you don't want to go on somebody's, go on same time as somebody else has like 300 viewers. Then I'm not, it's not going to make a difference anyway. I'm still at 1 viewer, and that's you. So, But I do have, like I said, we were talking before that we had some milestones. So we had 3,000 views. I think we're probably about 4,000 now, and we got that milestone. We also got 100 hours watched. Shannon says hi.
Shannon who?
Shannon who?
Oh. Is she on your live stream?
What else Shannon do you know?
Well, I didn't know if there was another Shannon.
Yeah, she's on the live stream. She's the only one on there. I should listen to you and change the time.
Yeah. I think you need to do a different time.
Well, we'll go on there and we'll change. We'll look it up, do some research, see where we could fit in.
Does this distract you?
You're retarded.
What?
You said you're retarded. Laura's trying to distract me.
Hi, Shannon.
Drinking?
Yeah, my iced tea or whatever that stupid drink is.
I'm drinking booze?
I'm about to drink some booze.
I thought I smelled booze on you.
No, but it's about to happen. No, I was drinking a dragon drink from Dunkin' Donuts.
Gotcha.
Kirsten got it for me, but I never got to drink it, so it's warm.
Okay, so we're 50 minutes in. We only had one viewer. I think I had one viewer last week, too. Or actually, we had more than that. We had 3 this time. So, I mean, the first week is 1, second week is 2, this week is 3. So maybe we're making some progress. And you also got to realize that there's only, I have 97 subscribers. So
97, yay!
how do you get, out of those 97, how do you get those people to come on? That's the big key. What percentage of those people can you get on? So if I get, 30%, that's 33 people. So if I get 10%, that's 10 people. So, right now we're at about 3%. But yeah, I mean, that's where we're at. We're going to finish this up here.
We should pair this with cooking in the Cullen house.
We'll finish this up at an hour. So we got about 9 minutes left, and we'll wrap it up, and then we'll have to change what we're doing here. Because YouTube will actually come on and they'll say something to you. Like they'll say, hey, we're not going to really have you to keep doing this. See, here's the thing. So I actually thought about doing that, Shannon, but you have to have a certain amount of subscribers in order for you to be able to put a poll up on your channel. So I already looked into that. So we have to get a little more viewers. I don't remember what it was. I have to go back and look. I think it's 100. Maybe it's 100. If it's 100, then we could do that. We could do a poll. No, it might be 500. If I remember correctly, I have to look at it. But I mean, that'd be perfect, to see, what the best time is. But I'm not in a rush. We're not in a rush to grow this. I do it for fun. If we get to, if we get more viewers, and that's great. If we don't, whatever. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but it's not like it's the end of the world. You guys can come on though anytime. We can bull crap by something else. But yeah, tonight, like I said, also, you have to really look into. Also, it's Aquacella weekend, so a lot of these YouTube guys or YouTube channels go to Aquacella, which is in Orlando, and they'll be live there. And this whole weekend will be pretty much, Aquacella, which is a big, fish show, and whatever videos I have will probably won't even get viewed. They might get viewed, but we know.
You should. But you can't establish all of it as even first.
Yeah, I know that. I already said that.
No.
I would love to go to Aquacella. That's one of the things I want to do when I get better. And Roland promised me to take me to a concert too, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully Volbeat. Yeah, it's going to take an hour. That's it. I'm going to stop it because I'm bored. I love you too, guys. As always. I thank you for coming on. At least I got one viewer. I got one fan. Whether it be family or not, who cares? It's a fan. But yeah, so for those of you who come on here, I know I get some views after we end the stream. I'll get about 20 views. If you do come on here and view it, look forward to the next video I'm going to make about heaters. So we're very excited about that. We want to show you guys what you can do to prevent really bad situations, from your heater not working properly. There's some precautions you can put in and some things you can do to, make it less stressful on your fish. So, you definitely want to check that video out. It's definitely going to be cool. If you didn't check out, we're starting to do we want to focus on some fish that we have in the fish room. I just released a video today. It was about rummy nose tetras, which are really, really cool fish, man. If you're not in the hobby and you want to get a starter fish, say you want to have like a 10, 15 gallon tank, or your best tank will be a 20 gallon long for these fish, because you get more. You can get about 15 to 20 and just let them swim around back and forth, and they're just really cool fish to watch. One of my favorite fish, probably top 5, even though they're small. I actually like the nano fish better, but those fish are really cool. So every week I'll be kind of focusing on fish that I particularly like, the ones I keep and would recommend to other people. Not necessarily, I'm not going to break it down by species like some other fish tubers do. I just want to break it down by a hobbyist that likes certain fish. That's the way I want to present it. But if you check out the video of today, you'll see what I mean. It's just a basic video, not really a care video, just a basic video on my recommendation for that type of fish, or that fish in general. But I'll go on and move on through different types of fish that I want to focus on. Obviously, you guys, people who are familiar with the hobby, know angelfish and know Oscars, but there's other fish that you can keep that are relatively easy and are very, very hardy, which means that they could live through a lot of human error, which does happen in the hobby. It happens everywhere, but especially in the hobby, you don't want to lose fish, but you can lose fish if you aren't careful. So I'm excited to get those videos coming up, because it could show you, what you could do and what you could buy. There are certain fish that people, like with me, I don't spend a lot of money on fish. I won't go out and blow on $200 on fish. I won't do it unless I'm buying 40 of them. But there are people who spend $100 on one fish. Not me. I won't do it. I just won't do it. I can get the fish when they're young and small, and I can grow them out so they could be $100 fish. That's the way I do it. Most of my fish in the big tank are worth over $100 easily, but I had those fish since they were babies. So I'd rather do it that way. I could buy an Oscar for $5, like this big, and grow it out. And I see people come into like a fish store down here, Rick's. They'll go in and they'll spend $150 on an Oscar. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like, why are you spending that much money on that fish? It's like more than half his life is over, But to each their own. But like I said, we're excited about those videos coming up, and just keep an eye on those. And hopefully we'll grow subscribers and grow more viewers. But as far as this live stream, we're going to end it here a little bit. Just because, there's not many viewers, but kind of like this weekend is kind of busy for people who are aquarists or who are fish hobbyists. There's a lot of things going on, and it's hard to keep up. I'd love to be one of those people going to that aquashella, but can't do it, especially with this heart condition I have. So and that's it. That's about it. That's what we got today. Just recapping, if you guys don't know about it, the tropical fish hobby could be in danger. So we actually recommended to go on change.org and sign a petition that is actually the. Like I said, I can't share the link. I'm not sure how to do it yet, but there is a link. If you go change.org, and I got it on my phone here, and you go on sign a petition that has it's the tropical fish ban. Just put tropical fish ban in change.org, and it'll come up. And just sign those petitions. So we'll still be able to buy fish. Hopefully, they won't pass it. It looks like it already passed I think the Senate. So let's see if we can fight it and not let it happen to people like me who like collecting fish and making fish. And it won't completely ban the hobby, but it'll make it hard for us to get those certain species that you may be able to get now. So just keep an eye on that. That's one of the things we want to talk about. And what else is new? Not much. I mean, I worked on a Camaro yesterday a little bit. I finished the steering wheel and I put the dash pad cover on there. And I got a set of locks. I'm going to replace the locks, but I'm going to do that when we do the paint job. I'm going to take that door apart and then put new locks on it, and we're going to, once we get it painted. So that's the next step. But we're just being patient, trying to get ready for the heart transplant. Hopefully we'll get a call here soon. The sooner the better. So it's just a waiting game now. We got that insurance stuff squared away. And it's just a wait. Unfortunately, the whole debacle with the insurance was actually we actually just got a letter saying that they made a mistake. So all that stuff we went through could have been avoided if they would have just listened to us and actually did something about it at the time. But we could not wait until they would claim, pick up sticks with their butt cheeks as we're trying to get a heart transplant. It took me off the list, and it actually had to go to, my team actually talking about whether or not I'm worthy of a heart transplant, which puts it into perspective. That's the way it goes, man. It's politics. But I was blown away when they said that they were looking into it. I'm like, we're looking into it. We got insurance already. So that took a lot of air out of our sails and a wind out of our sails, I should say. And so me and Laura have been very stressed out about it. So it wasn't good. But that's behind us now, and we're on to different things. AutoZone can kiss my ass. Sorry to say that, but it's true. And we'll just move on from it and not worry about it anymore because we already have insurance now. So we're not going to go back and beat a dead horse and go back and fight that fight. It's just not worth it. So that's pretty much what we've been doing. I mean, I don't work anymore, so Laura's been working her butt off. So, they offered the manager position at the place, the Christmas tree shop, which I'm not surprised about because they probably got a bunch of kids working there. But, actually, no, they have a bunch of adults working there. I guess the adult acting like kids. Hurry up and wait, yeah. Yeah, well, I'll wait as long as I have to, We discussed that today and what I have to do how do I manage my time better as far as being home and, doing the fish stuff and then doing house stuff, and it's a tough transition when I've been used to working my whole life. 16, my life. Handy pantry, always working. So, it's tough not to work anymore. That's what I gotta say. But I mean, I'm getting over that. But anyway, and what's up with you guys? So I was thinking about coming for a visit, as long as everybody. And I don't know how COVID is in New York. It looks like it's getting a little better here. I'm not really sure. I have my reasons why it's not as big of a deal as it used to be, but I'll keep that to myself. That's a political thing. I won't talk politics on here. It's too controversial. But yeah. The last visit we had was like, we were there for what, 6 hours? And like, we gotta get out of here, man. It's COVID everywhere.
Oh, we got a kayak out of it.
Yeah, you got the kayak. Yeah, that's good. That's a good point. At least we didn't make that trip for no reason. Yep, good old handy pantry. I don't know if that place is even open anymore. Probably is. Probably still stealing people from easy for me to
I
say.
can't speak.
Still stealing people's money. Yeah, there you go. Tongue tied. I guarantee it. They stole my money. And Justin's money. Although Justin probably lost more than I did, but it is what it is. So, that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna end this thing. It's been a little bit over an hour. Yeah, if you let me know if you guys are available eventually here. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I probably won't go anywhere until after March 6th, which is March 6th is the next cat, right?
No, March 8th.
March 8th is the next cat, so I probably won't go anywhere until then. So I won't be here for a couple of weeks. If I get to leave the hospital. I'm not sure when Laura's going to kayak. I have no idea. When are you going to kayak, Laura?
As soon as the weather lets me.
As soon as she gets some good weather, she'll be kayaking.
Can't go kayaking.
I'm not surprised. I know that place will always be open probably because there was always a bunch of when you do like.
I'm taking it to the beach with my parents on the 8th of May.
On May 8th, she's taking it to the beach.
When I go down for Mother's Day weekend, I'm going to take the kayak.
Yeah, Handy Pantry looks like that place was. It always had a lot of traffic. Every store you went to, I went to every store. Every store had over 100 people. I think there was one store that was slow, but yeah. All right, love you too. And we're gonna just wrap this up here, guys. So, like I said, enjoy the weekend. Looks like you got some Aquashella stuff going on. Enjoy those YouTube videos or the streams that they'll be doing. And hopefully you guys have fun with those. Just to recap real quick, like I said a couple times, if you guys have the time, go on to change.org and stop the tropical fish ban. The Lacey Act has something to do with a bunch of exotic animals too. You could write your senators about that if it's important to you. And thank you for all the views, the subscribers. I appreciate it. We got to keep it going here. We're at 100 or 97, so we just need 3 more. So keep watching those videos. I got some cool videos coming up. So keep an eye on those. And
wife working 12 hours a day cooking dinner.
well, yeah, my wife worked a lot of hours. Thanks to her, I wouldn't be doing the stream. But yeah, so, and the views and the subscribers and the watched hours are really what drives a YouTube channel. So we appreciate anybody who goes on and watches those videos. The live stream, we run into a little bit of an issue with viewers, so we'll have to figure out and go on YouTube and see I think the analytics page and see what's going on there. Let's see how many people actually dropped in to see the stream. And so I see people all the time going in and out. So it could be different people, it could be the same people, I'm not sure. But usually if you see people popping out, usually it's people popping in and out, watching for a little bit and then going off. Maybe we need something to pique their interest. But anyway, like I said, those couple things we want to talk about, and Aquashella is, I actually completely forgot about that this weekend. So I'm going to be watching KG Tropicals tonight. I watch those guys all the time. And Fish Room Fever and those guys. And whatever else we have going on this weekend. I'm sure there'll be a bunch of fish tubers there. And we'll support those guys. Anybody who supports the fish hobby, we will support. So, on that note, if there's any other questions, I'll wait for 5 more minutes and I'm going to cut off here. I'll wait till 1:15, which that would be an hour 15 minutes. That's 3 minutes from now. So my wife's cooking some dinner. Hopefully we got some steak. I have to go check on some of these tanks in here that have issues with had issue with the heater. So I have to go check that out. And the rest of the night's free. Date night. It's always good to have a date night with your wife. Especially when you have 22 tanks like I do. It could be annoying for my wife a little bit. Oh,
your wife is about to make you a porterhouse steak.
She set that tank up for us. So she must like doing something. She like doing it. She likes plants. And actually,
they're actually good for your health.
Actually, with plants, I've actually been into plants lately. I've got some plants in my fish room.
They're beneficial for your health.
I had to move those plants that you had in there, though. I dropped one of them. I went in there, I moved it. No, I moved it, and it dropped right into the tank. So I had to do a water change in the tank because it was soil in the tank. That's me, though. I drop shit all the time. All right, guys. I appreciate the support. We will be growing this channel, so the live streams will come. There's certain benefits of doing a live stream, so we don't want to give up on it. So we want to keep hammering out. And if any of you guys who watch these live streams who think I could do something different, hey, recommend anything to help us out. I know the big thing is topics. So I did have a topic today, but we'll figure another topic out next time. So I think I'm gonna do that. We changed some stuff around within the fish room. So on the video. So we may change it on the live stream. So it's fish tube. I got that at the Aquatic Experience. I think it was 3 years ago now, 2019. So that's 3 years ago. Fish Tube is a bunch of guys who have YouTube channels. Like is Jason and his wife, Primetime Aquatics. They and KG Tropicals. They're all on Fish Tube. So they call it fish tube, but it's YouTube for fish people. That's all it is, really. But there's some guys who I actually know and I've met. So, but yeah, we just started this channel, so it's only been we started about a year ago, but we really didn't do anything for a while until I stopped working for AutoZone, and then I started it back up. So, and we never had that many subscribers. So now it's like 97. So 3 more, we could be 100. So spread the word, put it out there. You know, and like I said, we aren't in this to make any money. You know, we're in it to have fun.
Why goes working 2 jobs for that?
You know, if we get to that point, obviously you take the residual income, but you're not gonna be rich. Just don't make that much money. And it's not about the money, like I said. It's about touching or being involved or having an impact on people's lives as far as the fish hobby is concerned. So, just as I'm wrapping up, we have 3 viewers. That's the most viewers I had all day, all whole time. So, like I said, it might be just the time I'm doing it at. Around 6 o'clock is when most people stop or off or going on the way home or at home. So maybe we'll change the time, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, those people who just came in, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to shout it out. We have we're wrap it up here in about. I was gonna wrap it up in 1 hour, but if I get anybody else who wants to have a conversation with me, we'll stay on. Like I said, I'm in no rush, so. If you're not sure what we're talking about, it's a big weekend for Aquashella. If people who are going, that's awesome. I'll probably be watching your videos because I won't be there. But there'll be a lot of content this weekend. If you guys check out any of the fish tube channels, you'll see a bunch of content. Hopefully it'll be all about Aquashella. And like I said, we got some videos coming up that we think are really cool. We like the and I've talked about this before, but the channel, the original idea was going out and doing, because our business was going to be fish setups and fish rescues and aquariums, and we were gonna do that, but we changed the plans because of my health, and I'm waiting for a heart transplant, so that all changed, and now most of the stuff I'm doing is in this house. Every now and then I'll do a rescue video. I just did a rescue a couple of days ago. If you watched the one update video, I showed you the convict parrots that I got. That's from a rescue, from a parrotfish I did. So I didn't film that because the people who gave those fish up weren't too crazy about being on film, and that's fine. And neither was the fish store that I took them to. So a lot of times people aren't comfortable with that. That's fine. I just won't shoot a video then. Not a big deal. But the whole channel has changed because of me not being able to go out and do rescues and fish store tours. So most of the content you'll see from us will be in the fish room from now on. So as you can see, if you go back and look at my videos, the one video we did on picking up the 175, that was the only video we did that was really kind of like, we did a couple of, I went to on Long Island, we did a couple of fish stores there. One of them was the Country Critters, which actually is funny because I was watching there's a guy on Long Island named the Long Island Fish Guy. He has a channel, and he actually went to the same place I did. So I thought that was pretty funny. And actually the 2 places I was going to shoot, the one place I took Roland and Mom, I can't think of the name of the place, but we went there. I didn't end up filming because I thought that the store looked kind of dingy, but the Long Island Fish Guy did it, and we also did the Country Critters. But we also did one the fish store here, that fish place in Pennsylvania. We did a real quick video on there too. They were kind of pushing me out a little bit, but that's pretty much the only videos we did. That's kind of like where we wanted the channel to go. So we changed plans now. We're gonna do most of the stuff in the fish room, educational stuff like that. So and once if we do go out and I catch a fish store somewhere, I'll do a fish store. I know fish store tours are pretty popular right now on YouTube channels. So we may do a couple of those, but for right now, like I said, most of the stuff you'll see is me in the fish room doing fish hobby stuff. So yeah, I mean, we're very grateful though for people who checked out the fish room tour video. Had over 3,100 views, so that's really cool. And like I said, the milestone we hit was over 3,000 views and 100 watched hours. So, and I think we've added about 50 some odd subscribers in the past 2 weeks. I think it was 2 or 3 weeks, which is really cool. So we're gonna keep going, obviously. So, and like I said, anybody popping in here who has any recommendations or I want to talk about something, just throw it on the chat. Free viewers again. So like I said, I see people popping in and out all the time. So there was like 4 people at once, or 5, and there was 5 at one time, and then it dropped down to 3. So I know people are popping in. So I mean, like I said, maybe the time is kind of not great. 5:55. Maybe we'll do a 6 o'clock stream on a different day. I'll make up that decision over the weekend, and you'll if you guys check out my channel, it'll be I usually have it where it's upcoming, so you'll see it. If I do change it, it'll be a different time. We're gonna try a different time next time. Maybe go Monday 6, or Tuesday at 6, around there. Just get more traffic in, but we're gonna go till looks like it's hour and 23 minutes. So we'll go another 7 minutes, I guess. Hour and a half is usually my cutoff, so I won't go long an hour and a half. Especially with my wife cooking dinner. I think she's making steaks. So
making porterhouses.
Porterhouse.
And salad.
That's some good eating. Good eating.
Because I take care of you.
Yeah, so I mean, we're very happy with the the subscribers. That's awesome. We appreciate any subscribers that we get. But anybody who comes in here, just put the word out. Any type of fish. I like to subscribe to a lot of fish channels just to support the community. So anybody who you want to support us, be awesome. But yeah, Shannon, I appreciate you coming on. That was awesome, and I look forward to seeing you guys. Hopefully we'll figure something out here soon, as long as everything goes right, as long as I don't get stuck in the hospital, which I don't want to do, but take it as it comes. So I also when I get out of here, I gotta check out this tank. I want to make sure that the tank is okay and no one got burned or cooked alive, which could happen in a lot of those tanks, a lot of those heaters. So people who are watching still, don't forget, like this weekend is Aquashella weekend. If you're not going to be there, check out I'm sure there'll be a bunch of fish tubers there. I won't be there. I'd love to go, but I don't have the money. I don't want to be traveling right now with me being on the transplant list. If I can't be, I think it's 4 hours away from the hospital. If I am, I got to call them and they got to take me off the list. So we already had an issue where I was off the list, so we don't want to do that again. We want to make sure that we're staying on. We got a landline so we can, if somebody has to call us, we're prepared. So we definitely don't want to risk that. But I plan on going to one of those once this whole COVID thing's clears up. That's what we're hoping. Love you too, Shannon. But yeah, we'll see what happens. And like I said, with the update with the channel and the live stream, I'll talk to my wife about it and we'll discuss it. We'll do some analytics and figure out what the best time is to do a live stream. Because it's not just me. It's like YouTube won't let me do live streams if I only have 2 viewers. They want to see people interested in my stuff, and they already got to see, the views and watch, and so they know that there are people who do like watching my stuff. But the live stream is a different story. The live streams are, are a matter of, am I boring or am I in the right in the wrong spot? In the wrong spot. I didn't know splot was a word. I guess that's a new word, splot. I just made it up. You like it? I don't care if you do or not. I'm going to use it anyway. That's a new word, babe. Splot.
Okay.
You almost done over there splotting? You splotting those steaks? Ginger. We do a live stream about the cats.
Ginger hates you.
First of all, Ginger does not hate me. She's right here. She's right there. She's right there. Oh, that's the other way. Hey. Oh, you can't see her. Ginger. There you go. You can see her now. She's another. Cats are part of your life just like dogs or just like fish. So, like I said, anybody who will just recap real quick. I'm exhausted, but I'll go up in about a minute and a half. We'll end this. Just remember, it is Aquashella weekend, so enjoy all your fish tubers out there. There's going to be plenty of content to enjoy. Anybody who can't go, which that'll include me, enjoy those live streams and enjoy the content. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. Also, we asked you guys to follow Lucas Bretz, who has who was a petition for, if you go on change.org, it's Save the Tropical Fish Community or Tropical Fish Ban. Look that up. If you want to sign that petition, it'd be great. Also, we had the milestones we talked about, and I want you guys to know that we are putting out more videos this week. Starting this week, we're gonna do like once a week, probably do a focus on fish. That's only the fish in my room that I like. I'm not gonna do a whole genus, species deal. Just the stuff that I keep and I like. And then we'll do. I got a couple other videos coming up that I want to show you guys. We do have some new LEDs that came in. I got them today. They're strips, and we're gonna
double order.
We're gonna redo all the strips that are out. They're a pain in the ass, but all the ones that went out because they're made like crap. We'll redo those. We'll do a video on that. I got a heater video coming up, and we'll show you what we did with the lights. So keep watching. I appreciate it. like I said, we're gonna try to move this live stream because it only seems like we're getting a couple of viewers here and there. So, we'll just have to see if we go a different time. I'll check out the analytics and go on talk to my wife about it. We'll see what we could do to make it better. Obviously, time slot is key. So I did an hour and a half, guys, and I see there's still 2 viewers in here. If you guys want to join in on the stream and have any recommendations, questions, just shout it out there, and before I cut out. So I'm glad you guys came on to view it. Don't be afraid to join the chat, but I'll give it a couple minutes and I'm gonna roll. So I appreciate you guys coming on the stream and hanging out. Just want to let you know, if you really like some cool nano tanks, check out John S _vlog, JON, capital JON, capital S underscore, capital V, capital LOG. Check it out. He only has a couple of videos on there, but if you really like nano tanks, he has a really cool setup there, and I like the way he does his videos too. Very, very precise and very, very educational. So check it out. He supports me, I support him, and he's a really cool dude, and doesn't like big tanks. So it all depends on what you like. So to each their own. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you coming on here. If there's any suggestions and for the live stream and for time, whatever, let me know what you guys want to do. And I always wanted to do the live stream in the fish room, but the fish room has got some loud humming noises coming from there. And it's kind of like it'll drown out the sound. So we're gonna keep it out here. I'm actually in the living room behind or in front of the living room tank. We could do one in the fish room, but
Ginger, off.
We have to turn the sound up a lot.
Off.
But if I'm at my wife's way, I'll probably move it to there. So.
Your wife is usually working when you do that.
I know.
What? Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't have anything. I don't know what you want.
So that's it, guys. Appreciate you coming on. Like I said, check out all your fish tube videos this weekend. You'll see, obviously, there's going to be a lot of Aquashella stuff. Unfortunately, I can't be there because of my health, but, maybe you get one of these shirts. That's an old shirt. I got that for like 3 years ago. The Aquatic Experience, which I don't think they do anymore. That was the last time I went to a fish show. I actually went to Keystone Clash. That's a big thing around here in Pennsylvania. My wife and I went to that one last time. It was kind of lame because of COVID, but we're going to go this year too. Hopefully, it's if I'm not in the hospital. So, yeah, check it out tonight. If you haven't subscribed yet, and if you know somebody wants to subscribe to the channel, and comment. If you watch the live stream after, I see like maybe 15, 20. Go on there, comment what we could do better, or if you have any suggestions, or if you like what you see, like it, comment, do your thing. But that's an hour and 35 minutes. So I wanted to go for an hour, and we went a little bit over. Had some family on today. We appreciate that. I appreciate the support. And the more support we get, the better the channel will be. Actually, I'm going to do the channel the way I'm going to do it. But like I said, we had to change plans and stuff like that because of my health. But we're all cool about it. We're going to make some cool videos, and hopefully you guys will like it. So until next time, like I said, keep an eye out. I usually schedule it, so I may change it over the weekend. I may do a different time. We have to look over the analytics and see what's going on, see where I'm the most. The people come in all the time and leave. You want to see when your traffic is. So Thursday may not be a great day because there's so many things going on in the fish family, in the fish YouTube world. Especially after I get off. Usually I think 8 o'clock is when those guys come on, KG Tropical. So we'll see. But right now we're patient and we'll take it as it comes. So I appreciate you guys coming on. Have a good night. We'll see you next time. And like I said, don't forget to look out for those videos we got coming up. I'll be doing a video on lighting. I mean, not lighting. Yeah, lighting. And then I got a heater video coming up that I want to show you guys and show you how I prevent my fishies from dying.
Fun.
So, have a good day. See you next time.